My wonderful people of Biafra, lovers of freedom, I welcome you to Scholante TV, where we bring to you news that concerns the restoration of Biafra and freedom all over the world. In this video, I will be bringing to you a glimpse of what the Liberation Army of the Biafran people look like, for you to see the gallant Biafran Liberation Army. This one is just a unit of Dragon Battalion, okay, just one unit of command. And also in this video you will see where a media rat of the DOS cabals exposed them that they are not fighting to get Biafra. But before I dive into it, let me quickly welcome back to my channel those of you that have been following my videos, and if you are new, I welcome you and urge you to do well to click that like button, subscribe to my channel, press that bell icon so that anytime I upload a video you will be notified, and also you can share this video as well. So let us jump into it immediately. In this post you can see, okay, where this is actually the X handle of the Prime Minister of Biafran Republic Government in Exile in the name of Simon Ekpa. Okay, so our PM tweeted and he says, breaking: the elite unit of the Dragon Battalion of the Biafra Liberation Army, just one unit of the command, they have their weekend parade. The command has urged Biafrans to stay strong and continue to vote in the ongoing self-referendum until the rain starts to fall. So what is our PM saying? The rain will surely start. If you have followed what we are doing, you will know that the restoration of sovereign state of our Biafran nation, okay, is going to enter into another stage by this December 2nd, when it will be re-declared. Okay, that is when everything will be geared up. So that is what he's saying. But for now, before even then, that we will make sure we will deal with any of these terrorist people on uniform, all the criminals that come in the name of the military to kill our people, our mothers, our children, that we're gonna stop them in self-defense. So these are the men, the gallant men that have been prepared to do the work. So that's what PM is saying. But come to think of it, a lot of people told PM that he is lying, that he has no people, there is nothing like Liberation Army, there is this, that. A lot of all manner of accusations and propagandas, you know, have gone forward. But at last, it always comes out to be that PM stands strong, and all the people blackmailing him always go they always go into hiding and relegated, you know, because you know truth stands the test of time. So let me play this video so that you will be seeing our gallant men as they are doing their parade. So you can see how the men are wired. You can see the men are very fortified. see these kind of weapons. You see the chain. You see weapons. You see how they are wired. You see our flag. Okay. You see the guns. You see the RPG. You see it. Okay. These are men. Just one unit that you're seeing. You see their attire. You see how smart they look. So these are our gallant men. These are our gallant men. And remember, these are people that volunteered themselves. They don't receive any salary. Okay. And if you know what happens in the world, there is never a time that a volunteered army will be defeated. Okay, because these are people that come with their mind. They are not coming for gimmicks or just to earn a living. No, they are coming for freedom. They are coming for liberation. Okay, their mindset is geared towards achieving a single goal, and it's very difficult, as it is being said, that you will never defeat a volunteer army, and these are volunteer armies. So you are watching them as they are gallantly standing. Guys, this is not child's play. If you allow yourself to be deceived by the criminals in BOS that have been in freedom fighting for nearly over 15 years or 12 years, whatever they have been, but over 10 years they have been in freedom fighting, deceiving Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Today, these criminals are now saying that they are no longer for Biafra. They are now talking about one Nigeria. In fact, one of them that they suspended because he questioned or whatever he did to the one that is now, aligning with Ifeanyi Uba. Okay, now the one that is now the spokesperson of Ifeanyi Uba looks like the leader of the criminals in the US. So they now touched him. Maybe they said something that their criminal leadership never liked, and they were now suspended. One of them came on the air to say that they are not fighting to bring Biafra. So what are they doing? They are creating awareness. The criminals say that they are creating awareness. In fact, you will be shocked that he said that they are not the leadership, according to how they call it. The leadership is not planning to bring Biafra. I are asking then, what are you guys doing? Say that they are trying to create awareness, and the person asks, for how long have you been creating this awareness? So the awareness does not finish. So these are the people that some of you are listening to. But our leader Oyindu Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, if you listen to the interview that the PM granted to him, you hear what he said, and I will play it right now for you guys to hear what PM asked Oyindu, and for you to now judge by yourself.
One thing I'm going to ask you, I think it's going to be the last question before I will allow you to rest, because you have been on this journey for a very long time and every day on the phone and all that. So I'm going to ask you one last question. The question is this: if from what I've just read now about the motion for Biafra independence at the UK Parliament. Yes. The wording is that the Office of the Commonwealth must make sure they use their diplomatic power and ties to compel, though they did not use the word compel, but to compel Nigerian government to organize referendum for a possible freedom of Biafra. And this is exactly what we are all asking. Now, if this did not happen, are you ready to lead us to do anything to get the freedom of Biafra? Yes. I'm going to be number one to follow you. Yes. You think we're going to live like this, like a bunch of animals forever? Of course not. Of course not. They know it very well that we are coming. And I will come and I'll bring hell with me. You understand it very well. You better give me Biafra now. If they do not give me Biafra now, the zoo, I'm making it very clear to the whole world so they understand what I'm saying very clearly. So that by the time that we are gone, history they will remember the deeds of God upon our lives. We have not come for anything else. I don't exist for anything else. It's only for Biafra to come. If you're not going to give me that Biafra, I will destroy everything that I see on my path. I'm being honest with you. There is no other outcome. Forget about all those speaking grammar and that's rubbish. Give us a referendum, as those British MPs tried to do, in keeping with the fact that in England you have people that have soul and conscience. If you have a referendum today and people say foolishly vote to remain in one Nigeria, I will give up. But that's where we're going to, and nothing. You know where we are now. Do you think we are going to drop our guns now? Is that what you think? Are we going to drop it now? No. No way. You must negotiate. And that is going to be a referendum. They understand it. Or else we give them hell. And they know it. If Boko Haram, a bunch of idiots that didn't go to school can give you a tough time, imagine people who are educated and all over the world. But as you know, with Pharaoh, their ears will be blocked. They will be doing their janja with something. They will think, oh, we have Ohaneze, we have George Obiozor, we have the likes of both, which shall prevail. But you'll hear their stories soon as well. We're not going back. We have come to die for what we believe. Thank you very much for having me, Simon. And continue your good work. And don't allow Satan to get into you. Don't. Never. Never. Thank you very much, Ohamadike. DK Anna Ogunanya. Greetings from people from Canada.
Okay, my people, I believe you guys heard the person that all these criminals always use his name to make their money, to deceive our people. They call him their leader, Onyendu, and what have you. They call all these names, but they don't regard Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. They don't respect his principles. They don't follow his steps, his teachings. They never for 3 years that Mazen Nnamdi Kanu has been renditioned by the criminals in DOS and Nigerian politicians. These people haven't implemented half of what Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, what he has been preaching for over these years. But do you know what they did? They did the opposite. They tried to quench what Mazen Nnamdi Kanu has actually believed in. In this video now, our PM, Simon Ekpa, asked Onyendu, are you ready to go at all costs for you to bring this Biafra? Because as of that time, they were expecting something that the UN will pressurize the zoo government to give Biafrans referendum. But if that thing doesn't work out, are you ready to go any length for us to get this freedom? And Onyendu replied to him and said that he is ready to die in what he believes, and that there is no going back, and that they must do that self-referendum, that in that self-referendum, if his people decide now not to vote for Biafra, that he is going to now hands off. He will back down from the agitation and abandon the Biafra agitation. So it means that people do not want to leave, but they have to come and do the referendum. And if they refuse, that he's gonna give them hell. This is a word from Mohammadike. He said that if they refuse, that they will know that Boko Haram people are uneducated people. They can't be compared to when educated people like Biafrans carry their guns. If they carry their own guns, Somalia will be even better than Nigeria. He said it in one of his broadcasts as well. Now, let me show you what one of the criminals in DOS, he's not a DOS member actually, but he's one of their media rats, they call warriors. So let me show you what the fool actually said.
So I'm calling from Las Vegas, United States.
Okay.
So I want to ask you, I glanced through your video right now.
Is it the first time you're watching me?
It's my first time I'm watching you. I just
All right.
stumbled through the videos right
All
now.
right.
So I want to ask you a question. I heard you talking about the self-referendum going on.
Yes.
You said this guy said it's 8 persons.
Yes.
So I want to ask you a clear question. Obviously you belong to the US. The straightforward question: what is the US doing to restore Biafra?
DOS is at the moment is not restoring Biafra. We are trying to create awareness to waking people like you up and others in Biafra land to know that we need to be free, because we can't do it alone. We have a population that are misled to believe that Nigerian government is there for them to cater for their needs. So you cannot get your referendum where you've never carried your people along, where you've never waking your people up to know they need to be free. So what we are doing now is we are creating awareness. We are not rushing. We know what is holding Biafra.
Okay, my people, did you hear this? This in Pamai, did you hear what he said? This guy said that they are not trying to bring Biafra. That's what he said. That they are not bringing Biafra. That's what they are doing. He said that the DOS, because the caller asked him, what is the DOS doing? And he said, are they bringing Biafra? What are they doing about Biafra? He said that the DOS are not bringing Biafra, but what they are trying to do is to create awareness, to awaken the minds of the people. So my question now to these people is, how long have you been creating this awareness? And which awareness are you actually creating? Because this guy here that say that they are trying to create awareness, they don't even understand what freedom fighting is. If you're listening to their programs for 3 years, they have been attacking Simon Ekpa, our PM. Okay, so I don't know whether Simon Ekpa is the awareness that they are creating. That's number one. But secondly, apart from that, for all the awareness that Onyendu Maazin Nnamdi Kanu created for many years, that he, at a point before he's kidnapped by these criminals, he was saying that he was tired of broadcasting, that he wants to march, and that this is time. That was 2021. That this is time to march. He was saying it. And these people that he was thinking that he was with, are now saying that it's not time, that they are still creating awareness. These are people that have not done anything. Nobody even knows them. Nobody watches them. Watch their programs. They are empty. They don't even get views. Talk more. So I don't know how they can create the awareness. But Mazen Nnamdi Kanu that have got as in thousands of followers, millions, right? So those millions that are following Mazen Nnamdi Kanu are not aware. So which awareness are you looking for? So for you guys to know that these guys, they just enjoy all these IPOB, one family, IPOB. Every 4 years, they will go and meet one politician and some of the politicians and tell them that they will not do election or else they bring money, and they will give them money. They will go and persuade Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, try to convince him to allow election, and they will be making money. And people have been calling Mazen Nnamdi Kanu a criminal, not knowing that the criminals around him have been the ones perpetuating all these heinous acts, crimes, and labeling it against him. And he will be wondering what, that he is not doing all these things people have been calling him, but people kept insulting him. Never knew that the people that have been with him, they have been all criminals. So that is what you can you did hear what Onyendu said in this video. You heard what Mazi Simon Ekpa asked him. So now judge you yourself. Judge who is now the one that is on the right track. Based on what Onyendu said even in this video and what is happening today, who is really doing what Onyendu said? Because Onyendu said that he is gonna do anything to bring Biafra. That's why you saw the gallant men that are fortified. Simon Ekpa has fortified that thing that Onyendu wanted to do, to fortify gallant men, to engage the zoo terrorists that are coming to kill us. When our people will raise flag to, to demonstrate their dissatisfaction of how zoo is going, the military will open fire on civilians, people that are unarmed, unprovoked shooting. They will begin to shoot at everybody. So when it has gotten to the level that Onyendu saw and shouted, and he started shouting for that he said that he needed 100 men, that he needs 100 men, he needs 100 men, that the ones that he has been with, that they are not men, that they can't go to war, they can't go to battle, that they are women. That's what he said. And you remember, they said that the DOS people are more than 300 according to them. So somebody that has the likes of DOS over 100, but he says that he doesn't have men. For you to know that the same MNK knows that those criminals in DOS have been criminals all along. But he was just pretending not to know, because when you call for people and only criminals come, as a person with intelligence, you will just allow them because the time has not come yet. Actually, it happened even in the Bible when David called for people, when he needed people. The people that came were hooligans, people that were tout, street boys. Those are the people that came. But the difference was like, after a time, those ones now became the noblemen that were fighting with David. But these ones are just criminals that just came to, fight for their stomachs. So my people, this is where I will be drawing the curtain. I believe you've seen our gallant men, how they are being fortified. So coming 29th, 30, 31, the Prime Minister of Biafran government in exile has called for a sit at home that will happen these days, and the men will be able to engage any terrorists that will want to come into our land to do anything against our people. They will engage them, and that day make sure that you go for your referendum voting and vote and vote. So make sure that you click that like button, subscribe to my channel, press that bell icon so that any other time I come on your way, you will be notified. Peace out.